tranquila cuando pienso en tu partida. Escuché el cielo All right, all right. I think we're here. We are live. Once again, this is Joe Burgos of the Via Canela Dance School. We go live every Monday at 2 p.m. Sometimes on Fridays, we have an action-packed weekend or just a lot to talk about. We go live in an effort to keep everybody up to date, and of course, to get questions and comments and feedback from our audience, our community, so that you can get your answers as quickly as possible. We could pre-record this, but best to simply answer your questions as quickly as possible. I want to remind you that we are live streaming to four major platforms. We're on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram. You can use the chat features on all of these platforms in order to ask your questions. Okay. If you are watching us right now, it'd be great for you guys to say hello and tell me where you guys are watching us from. And of course, any questions that you may have, feedback on our programming, how to improve, what you guys need. We're here for you guys. And again, this happens every Monday at 2 p.m. Today at Friday, because we have a lot to talk about, and I didn't get a chance to go live on Monday. So here we are, guys. Okay. So hello, everybody. I see Bianca's in the background as well. And well, let's go ahead and dive right into it. This weekend leads into our Halloween events. So I want to remind you that tonight, Friday, October 27th, we have our Practica, which is Halloween themed. All students and attendees are encouraged to bring a costume. Don't be too school for school. Don't be too cool for school and dress up in a costume, guys. I'll be down there in a costume as well as Bianca, and the little kiddos are coming as well. So should be a lot of fun time, guys. So once again, let's go ahead and participate tonight. It's from 8:30 to 10:30. It is a practica, so remember it's dedicated more for level 1 and level 2 students, but everybody can come down and have some fun. We have DJ Merck playing stuff, pictures, and dancing with everybody. Hopefully, as soon as we're done with our auditions, which are also happening tonight, guys. So again, if you have an opportunity to audition, this would be your chance to take your dance to a whole new level, to learn choreography, to learn to what it's like to be part of a dance company, to eventually perform at congresses, at corporate events, at local events around the city. It is a remarkable thing to join this family of dancers that are interested in pursuing uh, the betterment of their dance skills. So again, if you are interested in salsa, bachata, or the old ladies team, simply arrive at 8:30 p.m. and we're going to audition everybody together. Uh, that way, it makes it a lot easier and also less nerve-wracking. So if you have a chance, come down and join us. Originally, we had thought of having auditions at 8:30 for the salsa team, at 9 o'clock for the bachata team, and at 9:30 for the salsa team. But you can all come at 8:30. We'll still be there anyway because our práctica goes away till 10:30 p.m. But we want to make sure that everybody gets there early so that way we can enjoy the práctica as well. All right, guys. So don't chicken out. It really is a wonderful experience. Come down, and I think we're going to have an amazing time at the auditions, and then we can stay for the práctica right after that. All right. Speaking of events for this weekend, we have two other events that I'd like to kind of talk about, and we're going to be going to the Copacabana this Saturday. Not a Cocotazo social, but I will be there teaching on Saturdays at 8 p.m. with a free salsa class and a bachata class right after that. And it is Copa Ween. So it is a Halloween themed party at the Copacabana. Again, if you have a Canela membership, uh, you can simply walk in before 9 p.m. completely for free this coming Saturday. So again, arrive before 9 p.m., show your membership that we're going to be posting a little bit later on our social media, and you get an opportunity to come in for free on at Copa Ween, the Halloween party at the Copacabana. The other thing that's going on Saturday, early on Saturday, is the return of the outdoor events in the Lower East Side with Salsa Stories between 5 and 7 p.m. We'll be in front of El Clemente in the Lower East Side. I'll be there being a DJ and, of course, teaching some classes. Come out and join us before it gets too cold to be outside. This program is going to run for about 6 weeks, kicks off this Saturday between 5 and 7 p.m. So Come out early between 5 and 7 p.m. so you can enjoy the outdoor activities and the Lower East Side in front of El Clemente with salsa stories. And then follow me to the Copacabana, which is open at 8 p.m. for salsa classes and bachata classes thereafter. Another thing that's happening this weekend, this is in Brooklyn. There, we're beginning to work with the Samba Council, all right, because they're going to be doing a event next year in honor of Carnival, and we want to work with this wonderful community of samba dancers and Brazilian music. And they are having a make sure I get it right an event this coming Saturday in Brooklyn. Oh, where's the flyer? Where's the flyer? Sorry, guys. There you go. It's called Halaval Party. Halaval Party is going to be happening uh, at the Commune in Brooklyn. Okay. Limited tickets are available, but you can certainly go ahead and check this out. You can RSVP it by emailing Brazilian Council on Samba at gmail.com. That's Brazilian Council on Samba at gmail.com. This is the Brazilian Council on Samba, which is, I believe, the largest Samba school in the Northeast. And they're hosting an event in, again, honor of Halloween at the Commune in Brooklyn. So go check them out. All right. So again, action packed Saturday, of course, because it's all about Halloween this weekend. Okay. Hey, Reina. Reina's here. We got a gig together. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Reina is going to be performing Zapateo, I think it's called, a Mexican dance form, and it's going to be happening at the Dream Mall on November 11, I believe. Okay, so if you have a chance to come out and say hello to Reina and I over at the Dream Mall on November 11, should be a lot of fun. They're doing a big Mexican bash out there, so come out and celebrate if you're out in New Jersey. All right. So let me see if there's any questions in on Instagram. Yeah, Bianca wants to remind everybody we're gonna have drinks and snacks and decorations at the Halloween party. Yes, to make it more festive. Invite everybody, guys. All right. This is not only for Pia Canela students, it's for everyone. Come out and enjoy. Uh, again, we are having auditions at 8:30 p.m. for all three teams. All right, let's move on. We just covered our events for the weekend. We are covering our classes next, guys. What's happening? Well, guess what? We're heading into the first last week of October, first week of November, and going into Monday, October 30th, we have a new cycle of tango classes. Tango level 1 at 6:30, tango level 2 at 7:30 with Jamie. And then we're going to have Eileen teaching samba classes, a new cycle as well. Level 1 at 7:30 and level 2 at 8:30 p.m. Again, if you're watching this for the very first time, we have many other classes. These just happen to be 4 classes that are starting their new cycle, and we always recommend our students to start in a new cycle, especially if you don't have any prior experience. If you have prior experience, you can always jump into the class, arrive at least 5 minutes before, and speak to the instructor, letting them know, "Hey, I've been at another school, or I grew up with this style of dancing." So that way, they're not a complete stranger, and you're able to go ahead and participate in a class, in a higher level class, rather than starting on the very first day in level 1. All right, so that does it for Monday. Moving on to Tuesday, Zoo classes started this past Tuesday, but they're in their second week, so that means that you can still join. Zouk level 1, 2, and 3 at 6:30, 7:30, and 8:30, respectively. Bianca also started her Lady Styling program last week, but she is continuing this week with level 1.5 at 6:30, level 2.5 at 7:30. All right. Elena also in week number 2 of her Cha-Cha level 1.5 class. So still time to join the Cha-Cha class. Moving on to Wednesday, we have a whole mess of new classes starting. So we have Ever with level 1 and 2 at 6:30 and 7:30. That's a brand new cycle you want to jump on as he creates a new choreography for the cycle. And then on Wednesday, again, November 1st, I'm starting a brand new level 1, 2, 3, 4 levels of bachata. Okay. So if you have a chance, come and join us. Wednesday seems to be a popular day to take bachata, since you can take level 1 and then level 2 and then level 3 all in one visit at the Pia Canela Dance School. So stick around. Okay. And then on Thursday, we have a new cycle of salsa on 2, level 1, 2, and 3, which started yesterday, Thursday, but still accepting new students. We have level 1 being taught by Lisnerva at 6:30, Arbaz at 7:30, and Bianca level 3 at 6:30 as well. Right after that, you have bachata level 1, 2, and 3 also at 7:30, taught by Liz Nerva, Arbaz, and Bianca. So a different perspective than mine, same curriculum though, on Thursday, sorry. On Friday, November 3rd, we have also a new cycle of classes starting. That's the very, very first day. So if you want a level 1 class, come at 6:30. That class is gonna be with Raj, bachata right after that. So in one visit, you can get 2 different genres right there. We're also going to be having salsa on 2 level 2 and bachata level 2, okay, starting with Elena, okay, and we, I believe, are gonna try to start a reggaeton class this coming Friday. It is still unconfirmed. It's either this Friday, November 3rd, or Friday, November 10th. Reggaeton at 6:30 and salsaton at 7:30, guys. 2 very popular classes, again, uh, on Fridays with Sophia. All right. So that those are the new classes going into next week. Let me quickly look to see if there's any questions. For the gig on November 11th, is it open to the public? Is it a showcase only one time? Yes, it is open to the public. It's going to be happening on the same stage at the Dream Mall that we were there weeks ago, using to celebrate Hispanic heritage. But it's going to be a Mexican theme event. So and again, come out and support Reina and myself as we take the stage and teach some classes and do our thing there. Okay, so it should be a very, very fun time at the Dream Mall. All right, we talked about our events, we talked about our auditions, we talked about the new classes that are coming up. Hopefully, we get a great turnout for some auditions. Let's talk about congresses that are coming up this November 3rd and 4th. The Pia Canela Dance Company, the Bachata, the Salsa, and the Old Ladies team are heading to Providence, Rhode Island. That's right. Providence, Rhode Island is this weekend, November 3rd and 4th. If you have not bought your full passes or evening passes, they are on sale at a discount on our website. You want to jump on that before heading to the Providence Salsa Con. Some of you are waiting to the last moment, but the hotel is sold out. So it's going to be a great event. Congratulations, Carlos, who's putting that together up in Providence. We're looking forward to a weekend of teaching, of social dancing, of performing, and just having a great time up there in Providence. All right. Right after that, if you want to compete, I believe in Atlantic City with Anya, we're going to be. I'll be the MC of the competition. Bianca and others will be competing on Sunday in Atlantic City. So join us in Atlantic City. I'll have more information about that this coming Monday when we talk about November activities. Okay. Whew, quite a lot of information. All right, let's see. Let me just check the chats real quick. Again, I want to remind you if you have uh, questions. This is your chance to go ahead and ask. And again, if you're watching this at a later time, you can always go ahead and email us or text us or use the chat features on your social media platforms to communicate with us. You can also give us a call. We have somebody answering the phones Monday through Friday between 12 and 4. 212-924-6160 is the number to call. You can text that number as well to get answers to your questions. We try to keep all communication lines open with our student base, which is not easy these days because there's just so many ways of communicating with us, all right? Through social media, through telephones, through texting, through emails, and the traditional in your face, more in the hallways at Pro Studios. All right, let's see what else is cooking. Bum, bum, bum. Going into November, we have again. I want to remind you guys that we're only a week out, less than a week out. You want to start buying your November memberships. Want to remind you that starting in November, we're going to have 3 new memberships that will appear in our online store very shortly. If you don't know, our membership is an unlimited membership where for a whole month from November 1st to November 30th, you get an opportunity to take all classes, all the levels that you wish. And now, if you are a verified teacher, if you are a verified college student, undergraduate or graduate, if you are a veteran, a military veteran, those 3 categories, yes, if you can verify that you are in those categories, we will give you a discount, okay? So you will not be paying the $300 rate that we have for everybody else. We will give you a $50 discount, and your monthly rate drops to $250, guys. We are honoring those 3 categories, whether it be because we're honoring them, like our veterans or our teachers, or simply taking into consideration the budget conscious college students, you know, in the undergraduate or graduate level. So again, all you have to do is give us an ID, give us a tuition bill, maybe a pay stub, something to let us know that you are currently active inside of those categories, so that we can go ahead and provide you with that rate uh, going into the month of November. So spread the word because this is an experiment as we go into the rest of the year, November and December. And if it works out really well, then we hope to extend that and offer that value going into 2024 on a consistent basis. All right. So help me spread the word, guys. Again, if you are a teacher, yes, if you are a veteran, or if you are a college student, graduate or undergraduate, this is your opportunity to get a little bit of a discount. All you have to do is go ahead and verify. Now, keep in mind, you're still getting the other perks as well. Number one, the perk of being a full member, you get the practicas for free now. So you have an opportunity to come every Friday completely for free. That's one perk. The second perk that you get is to sponsor someone else. So we really want to bring in the youth into our school. We had a bigger population of that before the pandemic, and we like to attract that again. So if you have a November full membership and you would like to give somebody else a full membership for free, you can do that if long as they're in between the age of 13 and 19, guys, right? So if you have a son, a daughter, a nephew, a niece, granddaughter, right, and you are currently taking classes at Via Canela and have a November membership, you can offer, we're calling it a sponsorship. You can sponsor someone else completely for free. So that's more value that we're bringing to you. It's more like a two for one offer at that moment in time. So again, spread the word because we know and we understand that dancing can be an expensive thing in New York City. Here's a way of adding value. And if two people are piggybacking on top of a membership, it's a lot. The last thing I want to talk about, guys, is the fact that we have November 1st coming up, which means that on November 1st, the yearly becomes available. All right. So, again, if you're planning on buying a yearly membership, it will be the least expensive route to go. You set it and you forget it, guys. All right. You set it on November 1st, and you're valid until the following November 1st. You also get a couple of months to push. So, if, for example, if you go on vacation and you're like, oh, for the month of August, I'm not going to be around, Joe. I don't know if the yearly's for you. Then you buy November 1st and it's valid until December 1st, since we know that the month of August you will not be here. So we simply add on a month. Okay, so there's no excuse. If you know that 2024 is going to be your year of learning how to dance, jump on board and save yourself some money with the yearly membership. A tip I will give you is the fact that some of you that are working for a large corporation may want to inquire through your benefits department, your HR department, your employees benefits department, because are considered a physical activity. So what they typically do is they might be willing to sponsor you, right? So they might pay 25, 50, 75%, or sometimes if you're lucky, 100% of your yearly membership. All it requires is some paperwork for us to sign and to say, yes, this person purchased it and hopefully they will reimburse you. So look into that, guys, because it is a fantastic way of saving money and a great way to make sure that you guys are here for the year learning how to dance. And sometime next year, you can look back and say, wow, look at all the stuff that I was able to learn and my company sponsored it, getting even a bigger value than you are already. All right, let me quickly check. We're running out of time here, so I want to check if there's are any questions. Uh, Look at that. For Providence, we have 28 people going to Providence. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right, and we had Carlos from Providence, the promoter from Providence, here on our podcast a few like a month ago. Okay, so let's see what else I'm talking about today. I think that's it, guys. So again, we'll be back on Monday at 2 p.m. If you have an opportunity to join us, it'd be fantastic. Always like to see and hear some smiling faces, some of the students watching this as we go live. Bring some questions so that way we can go ahead and answer them for you, or even some feedback. We're always interested in that. Other than that, guys, I will see you tonight at the Halloween Practica in costume. Yes, come on down. Don't be too cool for school. Wear a costume. Let's enjoy ourselves this Halloween night. And I'll see you next week at 2 p.m. Have a good one.